Right, that should be good. Should be going. Hello, everyone. Um, just got off some Sea of Thieves because I was just waiting around and decided that today I would probably be streaming Genshin Impact because 2.4 just released and we've got some new story quest stuff to do and I considered streaming Inscription today and doing Act 2 of that, but seeing as how I think I wanted like a little bit more of a gap between that and the first time I played. Well, um I guess I don't know. Just playing a little bit of Genshin Impact for the channel would be okay. Okay, so 40 resin, which I'm just going to quickly condense, and we'll be on our way. Okay, Jade Chamber. Um, Go to Yunjing Terrace and ask Ningguang for the details. Alright, so we're gonna go see Ningguang again. I kinda wish I had recorded some of my reactions to Ito's story quest when I did that a while ago because that was really fun. I'm not really sure how long I'm gonna go for today with the stream. I might just go until the story quest is done, or I might even hop into Enkanomiya and just look around a little bit, but I guess it depends. I don't really know what I'm in for here. I just know that there's like a cutscene with like Yunjin, I think, but that's about it. Ningguang! I'm here.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Oh, and also, of course, as this is, pretty much far into the game, if any of you are new, newer coming in, of course there will be massive spoilers ahead, so if you want to experience that for yourself, of course you might want to turn away now.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding.
Alright, cue the traveler, fetching those 3 items.
They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wonder Cores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself. Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question.
Ask her a question. I can see Paimon drooling at the thought of getting paid right about now.
You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
Interesting.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year,
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but I heard some murmurings about some Plostrite just the other day. So excuse me all, but, I have some business to do.
no. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Yep, there it is. Paimon. Alright, well. Time to get started on the Jade Chamber. Hi, Ningguang.
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested?
Can I really ask you anything at all?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe I can find out more about my brother. I mean, if we saved Liyue Harbor before, and Ningguang was basically like, name your price. Do we really need to like take this opportunity to ask her? Couldn't we have just asked her back then? But instead, no, we literally just asked to put up some posters. Alright then, alright then.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business!
There it is.
Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there.
Gotcha.
I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary.
So, Ganyu?
Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
Okay.
Ningguang seems super busy. Come on, we'd better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
We're seeing Shenhe already?
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
I don't think she cares.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that. Hey, come on, don't go! Why don't you stand there after her? Oh, right, yeah.
Don't just stand there after her, just walks casually in her direction. Okay, so Shenhe?
They said they had some useful information. Information's just what we need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Running at this rate. Of course I'll catch up with them. Probably be better to bunny hop with Albedo. Come on.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Wait. They got all the way down there that fast. Alright. At that speed. Let's go.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run.
God, these guys. Go away. She doesn't want to talk to you.
Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Oh god, the ominous music.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
Shenhe is straight up about to kill you.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
There's literally a member of the Millilith right there.
I won't.
No more excuses! I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
This guy is like the most entitled dude ever.
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
This dude straight up just walks up to Shenhe and thinks, yes, let's beat up the person with the vision. Why are so many of the people like... If I saw someone with a vision, I don't think... Okay.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
The Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
And of course, the second he gets caught, he's just gonna be a suck up.
Shenhe,
Oh.
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
Oh, I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
There it is.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws? No, apparently not.
Really? So how exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish.
Can't find something she fancies?
Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
So, Gone you.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
Okay.
Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? It seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything. Where does she fit in with the other Adepti, though? Paimon's super curious.
Alright. Well, we're right here, so in we go.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
But we don't have a prescription. We literally... Is he just going to give it to us without... Okay.
Thank you.
She's really eating them!
My hunger has now abated. Thank you.
How did they taste?
Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
Wait, so why did you want to eat them if they're awful?
So, how come you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food?
Okay, thank you, Paimon.
If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development.
Oh, I suppose that makes sense. But doesn't the Traveler and Paimon bring food to like Cloud Retainer like all the time? That was the whole point, like of we had to make offerings and oh, but then I guess we would only come every once in a while, so.
Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Rebuilding the J Chamber. Building a business, apparently.
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot. We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition. And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
We've been held up for like 5 minutes.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
We welcomed you to our team.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Jesus! Shenhe just straight up pulled out the murder card. Oh.
That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Okay, okay.
But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay?
I mean, killing them is pretty fair and square. You got to them first. It's just not legal.
Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Course, and and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Are we actually gonna see Chi-Chi this time as well?
Baiju? What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs.
Right.
Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
Why did she borrow Chi-Chi?
No, we've got other stuff to do. While you're here though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Meanwhile, Ningguang just casually yeets another Jade Chamber. According to the 2.4 live stream stuff. It's so rare, and yet Ningguang's just like, yeet! Okay.
Let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Okay.
Why does Lady Ningguang need so much wound dressing? Is it really such risky business rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is all most peculiar.
She's accounting for all of Shenhe's murder ahead of time.
Show me your prescription.
You guys aren't gonna say anything, are you? No, you're not. Alright, well. Bye, Baiju. Or should I just say Baiju? Okay. Let's head over to go see. Oh, we're actually going to see Xingqiu. It just says it in the top left. I was wondering actually if we were going to be seeing him.
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu. Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
We need some stuff. And I mean the goods. The good goods.
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million mora. Jeez, And I thought I was loaded with my 10 million.
500 million?
I don't think I could afford it.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
Oh, hey, Kayuta's in chat. Hey, Kayuta. You, feeling well enough to attend?
But without any sunset vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Sea Gazer?
Who?
Nope.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away. Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some sunset vermilionite.
Oh, okay.
After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
So when did Sea Gazer pass away?
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure?
Yeah, that too.
Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him. Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that? Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go. There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs, especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Gotcha, Xingqiu.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
It looks like the Jade Chamber rebuilding project will be fiercely competitive. It's difficult to say who will emerge as the winner.
Well, obviously me. I'm gonna be the winner. I'm gonna ask about my brother. Or sister. If you're playing as Ether, you're gonna ask about your sister. Oh, we've got an... Okay, hold on. Timeout. Gotta go claim my expedition first. Okay, so... Kayuta, you're feeling well enough to attend. Alright. Wait, what? Grilled tigerfish. No, don't get distracted by the tigerfish.
Add
Zhongli, come back. And... go out again. Alright. Okay, so there's a side quest here that just randomly popped up, but that's not what we're here for today. We're here for Plostrite and answers. I think there's going to be a domain here, and I want to make sure that I grab every single chest, so I think that what I'll do is I will probably pop open a guide just in a second here, because I know that there's a domain that we're doing for let's see. I think there's like 6 chests or something inside. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna pull that up real quick. And let's go!
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Well, it's a good thing we have her with us then, huh?
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Uh, hello. Just gonna climb the rock. There we go. Go to Sea Gazer's abode.
Here and then disappear. Should we go over and take a look?
It's behind the waterfall. Oh, yep, here. Recommended elements, no cryo or pyro in current party. An abode created by Sea Gazer has been abandoned for some time, but the adeptal energies within still power many an automatic defense system. I imagine that I'm going to be given Shenhe to play as in here, so I might not need the cryo, but as for a pyro character, I wonder, am I gonna need a pyro character? Maybe I'll take Bennett with me. Benny. I'll just take Bennett with me, cause healer, I guess. Benny can replace, I don't know, Albedo, I guess. Just for now, cause just in case there's any pyro mechanisms inside, then at least I don't have to come back out. Plus, I need a healer anyway, so. Alright, let's go!
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
Alright, then let's do it.
Spatial partitioning,
I
so...
sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
So we can walk on the clouds, I guess. Alright. Oh, yep, there's Shenhe. Alright. So according to the guide, I believe there's like 6 chests in here, so I'm gonna have to keep count. Right. Where am I headed now? Over here, I guess? Oh, pyro climb.
Obey! Unleash! Observe!
Attaboy!
Alright, so break the rock. And put it in. Okay, that's one. Are there any other lamps around here? Or is it just this one? I think it's just this one. Alright. Ancient Array Core. You must first activate the Ancient Array Cores. I guess. Right. So. He's on the rock. Got him. And the Geograna got it. Okay, we've got a wind current so we can get up there. Doink. Okay, that should do it. So Should I proceed onward? Apparently, I shouldn't go down to the center yet. I should head back up. Oh, there's a, okay, there's a platform here. Yeah, it's a good thing I did not proceed. Because I definitely want to get all these chests that are in here. Do I just move forward? Common chest. Very nice. Oh, I don't think there were any Primo gems in there. I think those were just... Okay, well.
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Do your master's bidding! Shoo! And step! Unleash!
If I'll just use this opportunity to play as Shenhe a little bit because,
Obey!
I'm probably not going to end up getting her.
By ordinance divine!
Saving up for Yai in 2.5.
Now's our chance. Manifest!
Attaboy! Charge!
Got it. There we go.
Whoa! We're gonna
Oh, okay. Gonna catch myself. Alright.
Is everyone okay? Look! Cecilia's disappeared beneath the cliff!
Your mic is just going into robot mode. Oh.
It looks like we need to go.
Am I still robot mode right now? Kayuda? Am I, like, okay? Or do I need adjusting? It's good at the moment? Okay, great.
Your grand finale!
Bam! It's showtime! Let's roll!
Oh, okay. Well,
And step!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Cryo incarnate! Unleash! Obey!
Bam! Let's roll!
Get out of here! Take cover!
let's just take care of you.
Manifest!
Attaboy!
And this should do it.
Let's roll!
Or I could completely miss. Okay. Well, there we go. Shenhe, you got it. You got it.
Do your master's bidding! Obey!
Bam! Advance!
And step!
Okay, before I move on, is this okay? Let me see. Keep fighting. Just number 2. Okay, yeah, I can break this.
Attaboy!
Okay, the Ruin Guard's waking up, but we just broke the thing though.
We're gonna fall!
Oh.
This time, we're really gonna fall! So high!
Woo!
Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
It's okay. We got the power of plunging attacks.
That series on the move again. Let's catch up with it.
Also, here's chest number 2, so that's good. It doesn't seem like these chests have any primos in them, which is kind of strange because they don't like they don't typically do that. Like they usually have primos in them. Oh well. Just keep moving on. Okay, so there should be one in here.
Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Okay, here's chest number 3. I think all these chests just don't have primos in them. Maybe it's because I wonder why they would decide to do that only now. Like I feel like I would understand that if they had just done that from the beginning of the game, but a lot of these domains have like primos in them that you could just very easily miss. And I wonder if they're like switching to keeping the chests to having like no primos in them just in case there are some people who like actually do end up missing the chests because they don't look around enough. But I don't know, who knows? Um Well, here's test number 4. I can't push this anymore. Push? Which of these should I push? Just either of them, I guess? It's not moving anymore. Oh! Okay. No, we're good. Got more enemies to fight. Let's just use all of our bursts. Okay, that actually might have been a bit excessive.
Unleash! Obey! By ordinance.
Let's roll! Everyone on me!
Everybody stand!
Break a leg!
Bam!
Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Unleash!
Oh, I'm in the wall. I can't move. This is a camera angle. Oh boy.
Manifest! Do your master's bidding!
Attaboy!
Let's light it up!
Oh, ruin guards. Oh god. Ugh.
Strike is one! And step!
Press the advantage! Bam! It's showtime!
Oh god. Thank you, Ito. Okay.
Attaboy!
That's that taken care of. So far I've gotten the one chest from up top. I got the chest that I fell down for. That was like beside the ruin guard, and then I got the 2 chests from pushing blocks, right? So that means that I'm only missing 2 chests now out of the 6 that are in this video. So I think I'm in the right place. That's good. Mihoyo really needs to add the oh, that's pretty.
Could that be the sunset vermilionite?
I think Man, MiHoYo really needs to add the ability to replay like quests and old domains again. It would really put my mind at ease rather than having to do this stuff. Oh. Alright. And apparently the last chest is just up here, so great. We're all done. Those are pretty big pieces of... How are we gonna bring that back?
Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge!
It needs to be big to get the whole Jade Chamber airborne, and so is the Jade Chamber. Yeah.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
I wonder who this master is. It's Cloud Retainer.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too!
That's what I was just saying. How the heck are you gonna bring it back?
But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Okay, Shenhe, over to you.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
Are you sure? Be careful.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Just casually lifts it up.
Able to carry that huge rock all by herself. Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Oh, well, this chest at the end had primos in it, but the others didn't. That's really strange. But then again, I guess you really wouldn't miss that unless you got, like, distracted. I remember one time I watched a video, about, I watched a video of, someone running one of the domains, and they got distracted and left without taking the precious chest. That was just a feels bad moment right there. Okay. Oh, right. We entered through a...
Did you hear that? Oh, it really startled me.
Huh. Alright, well, Benny, you can head back now. I'm gonna switch back to Albedo since we're out of there.
Weather's not bad today. Oh, crud.
Just heal up everyone first, and... Alright, now I can switch off. Here's Albedo.
In the field research?
Alright. To the site we... Whoa. That's a lot... oh. Okay. That's a lot of scaffolding. A lot of platforms. Alright then. all this definitely was not here before. I wonder if this stuff only shows up for the quest. But, alright. What do we got? We've got... Oh, cutscene.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission.
Alright, that's 1 out of 3.
I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
You're not Ganyu.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
Speaking of Ganyu, Kayuda, you know, Ganyu is, since, just bringing this up from a while back, Ganyu is actually coming back in, about 3 weeks. Her banner is being run again, alongside, Zhongli.
In truth, it is the finest piece of plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua, Shenhua, just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold their head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
I wonder when are they gonna catch on now? Like, I know that it looks like it at first glance, but how long is she not going to tell them that she's not an Adeptus?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Guess the accommodations are far more comfortable than the wilderness. But if they think she's an Adeptus still, then far be it from them to... I don't know, it just... If they still think she's an Adeptus, but of course, you know, I know she's not, and a bunch of other people, you know, playing probably know she's not actually an Adeptus, then her saying this and like, I think she would be fine in the wild if I'm being honest. Like, if she's so strong enough to be considered Adeptus, or just like you know, people think she is, and she does all these amazing things. Like, I think she'd be fine, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I saw that, then I would just assume she'd be okay, but
Okay, if you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
but okay, let's go to a hotel, I guess. Jeez. There's just wood everywhere. Uh, I guess they're going to build the entire jade. I guess that makes sense. They're going to build the entire jade chamber on top of the piece of plostrite, and then they'll lift it up because, of course, they're not gonna work in the sky on other pieces of plostrate. This is the hotel. This doesn't really look like a hotel. This is like a summer shack.
Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just through the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready.
Is she gonna offer it to us?
Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Have a good rest, Shenhe.
See you tomorrow.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
Alright. We've got Cloud Retainer showing up now. Hi.
One trusts you have met Shenhe. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway?
So we're hearing it from her then?
Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shenhe have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Apparently so, Paimon. No, wait, actually, no, that's incorrect. I just need to point you in the direction of all those other people who are talking about her superhuman strength and whatnot. I'm sorry, no. You're not the only one who didn't know.
You mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Wait, actually, now that I think about it, I remember Cloud Retainer wanting to just, destroy all of Liyue Harbor when Rex Lapis was presumed dead. I don't know why I didn't put that together. Like, just the fact that Shenhe is homicidal. Okay, okay.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
Yeah, so I remember that so I read a little bit about Shenhe's story already. Like I read all of the stuff from her voice lines, which I honestly haven't done recently for a lot of the other characters, but for Shenhe in particular I did. It's because I was doing some research on like artifacts for a friend of mine. And I remember that Shenhe's story went something like her father lost his wife and then he went mad because she had passed away. And then he came up with this like he found out that there was this technique basically to bring her back, but it would require a sacrifice, and so he pretty much wanted to sacrifice Shenhe, and this is what Cloud Retainer is telling us. Like, it's so messed up.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though! Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind, and she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her.
I also remember that Shenhe's comb that's like in her hair is actually what turned her hair white. And it was initially black at first.
However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day.
Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of wonder what she would look like now with black hair, because I think she was really young when her hair turned white. So I wonder what she would look like now with black hair.
Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes, to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
I mean, you say that, but she was
It is
about
only
to.
by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
She was still about to basically bash that guy's head in earlier.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows.
Sure.
Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Alright then.
There seem to have been a growing number of tales told regarding Shenhe in recent years. Perhaps she was seen on the previous occasion when she secretly ventured out from the mountains. One has heard that a playwright in Liyue Harbor wrote an opera based on the legends told about her. It is called The Divine Damsel of Devastation. The play portrays her as making a stand to protect her fellow villagers. One can only surmise that every story needs a hero.
Even though I'm pretty sure.
Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Alright, well. Let's wait until the next day, I guess. Wait, what time did it say? From 8 to 12, okay. Gotcha. 8:01. I'm late by a minute.
Hey, so, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it?
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master.
Oh, okay, so she didn't leave or anything.
On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me.
Acting strange? I was standing on the roof.
After all, Master is... very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title Friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot.
But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
It's secretary?
After all, sunset vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And another thing, we bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it! They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Right. So collect all 3, ask a wish, question, rather. Hey, Yunjin! And Beto! I didn't make that jump.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beto! And hey, person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto, you're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These 2 are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhua. I am their friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
She needed to borrow a boat? Where was she?
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
So Yunjin also has a question.
Wow. So it looks like the 3 of us are competitors now. Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us.
Oh man, all the playable characters are ganging up on the poor NPCs.
Instead of competing against each other, we could work together. to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think? Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon.
Well, I remember that we're missing Sunset Vermilion Night, I think? And we're also missing the Adeptus Sigils. The Adeptus Sigils we could probably just be like, "Yay! Cloud Retainer! Moon Carver! What's up?" But for the Vermilion Night, I don't know.
How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. Alright, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores.
Oh, right. No, that's... The Sunset Vermilion Night was the plastrate. What we need is the Wonder Cores. That's right. That's right.
From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Alright, let's go.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Bye, Beto.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion. Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it. The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Yep, there it is. So, just based off of what can I talk to any of you? I don't, probably not. But, yeah, it doesn't look like I can talk to any of them. But, based off of what I know, we're probably gonna end up seeing that at some point. Oh. The quest location is currently involved in other quests. What do you mean? Who? The quest location is currently involved in here after the trail of Pervases. Wait, Pervases? Oh, it's that side quest. Oh no. Okay, well I gotta go progress that side quest a little bit before we can get back to the main quest. So, Chef Mao, what's up? What would you two like? 3 servings of grilled tigerfish to go. I was thinking we could go see Pervases. Pervases loves grilled tigerfish. You mean gave us the 7-star lamps and sensor Pervases? Yes, that Pervases. We can still pay our respects. There are treasure hoarders in the area too. Is that all I need? I think that's all I need, right? Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, well, we'll go see Pervases later. He's been there this whole time. And, well, I think he can wait a little longer. Okay,
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf? Or do you need something forged?
Wonder Cores, please. Like, I don't know how many of them, but Wonder Cores.
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
It's Beto. That was Beto's job, wasn't it?
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
Well, we've got two right here, one on my left and one on my right.
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Why is the traveler gesturing? Usually that pose is saved for when she's being given stuff, but I'm not being given anything right now. I'm just being... Well, I mean, I guess I'm being given information, but I'm not holding it in my hand.
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine Damsel of Devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Alright. I don't imagine he's gonna say anything. Nope, he's not gonna say anything extra. Okay, Mount Tianheng. Over there.
The soil is moist, ideal for collecting the roots of boom blossom.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine Damsel of Devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool! A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite!
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain.
I remember that from Shenhe's story from when I was reading it. She went back one day. Like I don't recall why, if like it was mentioned, but she went back one day to like see her old house where she used to live. And by that time her father was basically already gone. And yeah, I mean there was still like people there, but I'm pretty sure like her father was just already gone.
In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me." What a nasty piece of work! Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
No! Don't do it, little girl!
By the traveler's face.
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor. Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world.
So, spinning the tale a little bit. I wonder how differently I would react to this if I didn't actually know the real, like, context. Cause, yeah, this is definitely spinning the tale a little bit.
And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
I really like this story. But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Alright then. Use visions to find the Star Splinter Iron. Can I use Elemental Sight, or do I actually need to, like...
Observe!
I think I actually need to look at the vision, huh? So... Is it gonna start flashing more or something, maybe? Is it inside this slime? Unhand the Star Splinter Iron, slime!
Can't catch me.
It wasn't in there. Okay, I might as well just clear the area first.
Observe!
Charge!
Alright, all good. Maybe I should...
Follow my lead.
It's in the area here somewhere. I just need to use the vision to find it, so... Not sure how this works. Will it just, like, keep glowing more and more brightly, or maybe it's... Is it up here? It might be up here. Let's see. It's all the way up here. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to hear a noise, so it's probably up here. Yep, here it is. Here's one, at least. Let's see. What does it say? One of the ores required to create wonder cores. It has the power to resonate with visions. Alright. So now I just gotta find the other one, wherever it is. Oh, it's up there. Of course. Okay. Well,
This should be a
got
new
them.
Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium.
I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
So is this Shenhe's village then?
Hey, there really is someone here.
You were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium, but I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
Alright. What do you guys have to say?
I came back here once before, a few years ago. Alone. I hid it from Master at the time. It was deserted then, too, except for a few low-life bandits. Everyone and everything I remembered was long gone. But as people were passing by, they stopped to admire me. They praised me, telling me I gave off the aura of an adeptus. I tried explaining to them that I wasn't an adeptus, just an ordinary person who came from this village. But no one believed me. When I saw how run down all these houses were, I felt at a loss. It was like I took a look at the world, and on the surface, it looked like a vast realm with so many places I could go. Then I looked a little closer, and there was nowhere for me to go at all.
Suddenly, so much time has gone by. Everything has changed.
Last time I visited, I felt so upset. But today, I don't know why, but it feels different.
It is easy for your mind to run wild when you are alone. But this time, you are with your friends, aren't you?
Yes, my friends.
So, wonder who this guy is then. A branch family of exorcists
The names of a god. An abandoned village. Mount Tianheng.
used to live in the east of the village, but in around 2 weeks the mother died of disease. The young daughter went missing, and shortly after, the father hanged himself on a tree in the... Oh. Well, that... Okay, so that's what happened to the dad. Okay. That's why he's no longer around.
Does this mean that the true story of the divine Damsel of Devastation happened right here, in this village? The time frame certainly matches, so it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around. What's this?
The doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry, I will give everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds whenever I see you getting wearier, your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. You said you had no regrets in this life, and that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenhe, but you regret nothing. Why the tears? I don't know what I've been doing lately. Though I still breathe, I feel like an empty shell. I have read all the ancient texts I could get my hands on looking for ways to save you, but it is utterly futile. I finally found it. It was Mingzhen. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. I took it and followed its instructions to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared. I told him that I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter Shenhe. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should. I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed and still no news. I grow restless from waiting, seized by an ominous feeling. I am sorry, my love. Forgive me. You too, Shenhe. Please forgive me. How stupid I was. How blind. Let me apologize to both of you. In person. Oh god, I just got goosebumps reading that last. In person. So he thought that Shenhe didn't make it. And so interesting. Okay, so my first interpretation was like, oh, the dad is kind of like, well, he went mad from losing his wife, and so because of his madness, that's why he sacrificed Shenhe. He didn't like, but according to the notebook, no, he wanted to trade his life for his wife's, which, okay, well, that's. So this is going into a lot of detail about Shenhe, so that's really nice. Maybe this is the true story of the divine damsel of devastation.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier.
I wonder if maybe Yunjin might end up changing the opera a little bit to be more suited with what she just learned then.
According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Oh, well, there you have it.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there.
Got an achievement. What's this? Witness the truth of the village's history. Alright. Magic engraved on Subrosium does not wear off easily. Some believe the stone to be a bridge between the living and the dead. However, finding Subrosium is no easy matter. You need to be at the right place at the right time. Legend has it that you may find Subrosium if you stand in the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk and look in the direction of the setting sun. Dusk in the direction of the setting sun. The middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng. Got it.
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news.
Alright then.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look! This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
But Shenhe said that she liked the story.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
But, huh?
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe, Yunjin, cut the chit-chat. Let's go.
Jeez, Paimon, so...
Someone else beat us to it.
I mean, fair point, but... Paimon, come on. They were having a good moment. A very, very nice moment, and then you just... had to go and ruin it. Okay, so... middle of the lake, dusk, look at the setting sun. And I'm in the bushes. I can barely see myself. Okay, 17:30. 1. I'm late by a minute again. Okay. Now I gotta look in the direction of the setting sun. Around 17:30. Well, wait, don't tell me I actually have to... Oh my gosh. 17:24? We'll try it. We'll try this. Okay. Will it work now?
What a view. How about a quick break so I can sketch this beautiful scenery?
Come on. Am I supposed to, like, go find it now already? I don't... What's happening? It's already past 17:30. Am I supposed to go find it right now? Okay, let's see. Maybe I'm supposed to go find it right now already. The direction of the setting sun this way. Middle of the lake. Wait. Oh, okay, that's why. Wait. Zhao! No wonder. I was like, what is meant to be happening? Okay, well, apparently Zhao is somewhere around here. Also paying respect to Pervases. Okay, well, I guess Pervases, we're here to see you a little earlier. Again. Oh, there he is. The Yakshas are heroes who defended Liyue Harbor. The Yaksha did not perform their duty for any form of recognition. Grilled tigerfish first. It's fine. Oh. And there we go. Paimon, wait, eating can wait. Let's go. But apparently not, because now we can go to the middle of the lake. So that person is going to be waiting for a long time to be saved. Oh gosh. Go to the middle of the lake. Okay. Do I have to wait again? Oh my gosh, I have to wait again until 17:30. But wait, will the quest let me do it? Zhao is busy completing. No! Okay. Okay, never mind. This person's getting saved. Gosh, this one side quest is honestly throwing me for a loop here. Bonk. Saved. One ping on. Wait! Oh, it's this guy! Star Snatcher. Uh, Set upon by those treasure hoarders. Wait, those weren't treasure hoarders though. Those were hilichurls. Arrange for the purchase of the appropriate materials. Hey! Treasure hoarders. As for the rest, you know what happened. Oh, so I think he got attacked by treasure hoarders first and then attacked by hilichurls? Is that what happened? I have other things to handle. Oh, bye, Zhao! Go back to the Pervasive statue. My question is, can I... Zhao was the one who was busy. Can I do that now? I swear, like, at this point, I'm gonna end up finishing this side quest because it keeps getting in the way of this main quest. Not that I have anything against Pervases. Pervases is freaking awesome, but... That's... I really wish... Like, this... He's not quite the main focus right now. Wait until evening. Okay, I think I can do it now. 17:30. So it was Zhao that we were waiting on. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Look for Subrosium. It's just around here somewhere. Oh. Alright. That is...
Let's head back and report in. Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
That's... Alright, let's see, what does it say? One of the ores required to create wonder cores. It can often be found where dawn meets dusk. Alright, well, we got it. Let's report back. And then we just need the Adeptus sigils, right? How long is this story quest? This has been going on for a while. Like, at least almost 2 hours now, I think. But, hey, I'm not complaining.
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
More than okay, probably.
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these.
Yep.
Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Amazing. That's what the A stands for.
I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Well, good thing we're basically done over here.
Leave the wonder cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next. But where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
Wait, where's Shenhe? It wasn't Shenhe with us? We literally could just ask her. She's here.
I'll sort that out.
Yep, there she is.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her.
Oh, well that takes care of that.
Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you, and I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Alright then. Got the crafting noise in there.
The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
Okay. Oh. Wonder Core, Adepti Sigil. Alright. Let's see. What does it say? The core component to the Jade Chamber's mechanisms, when combined with Adepti Sigils, they can be used as the control center of the Jade Chamber. Adepti Sigils made by Shenhe, they contain dense adeptal energy. Alright. Wait. Oh. Oh, yeah, I guess we can see it from here. All the way over here. Huh. Well then. I wonder if we'll be able to, visit the, Jade Chamber after this. Like, actually just go up there and visit again. Or will this be sacrificed again? Because, I remember from the trailer, Ningguang's like, I could always sacrifice the Jade Chamber if necessary. But... Alright, well. Onward and upward. Oh, I can talk to you. Hello.
I can't wait to see the Jade Chamber ascend.
Do they all just have like one-offs of dialogue right now?
Finally, we can relax a little. It's been quite stressful recently with so many people flocking here. Fortunately, the construction here has gone off without a hitch. I can only hope the same is true for my comrades at Guyunstone Forest.
Dude's got a hard hat on. Oh, I was gonna go talk to that guy up there. Oh well.
Ningguang's little secretary, we found all the materials!
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wonder Cores and Adepti Sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
Those NPCs never stood a chance.
I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the Plustrite yet!
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Yeah, it's been about like, I don't know, maybe like 10 or 11 months, something like that. And we're already up here. Okay. Wait. If I happen to jump off, yeah, maybe I shouldn't jump off. Hey, what the? We get boss drops as a reward for finishing this? Alright then.
Combine the Adepti Sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Oh, Jesus, the way Paimon said that.
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber?
That is a 100% yes. Why would you turn that down?
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss.
That is 100% not getting turned down.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
A traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question?
Where the hell is Ether?
I should clarify. I do not know
Oh.
your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Okay, so what can you tell me about the Abyss then, maybe?
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang.
No, Paimon, no!
Guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow, Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
But Paimon's so straightforward and simple. It's like, how would you... Paimon's a simple soul. She literally just eats and wants money. That's about it.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Moro, we just need to come to Ningguang?
That, or we just need to wait about 8 times 20, 160 minutes. Then we get 60,000 Mora.
No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Oh, so Beto's gotta ask her question now.
Come on, Beto. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest.
Oh.
Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Wait, what?
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beto? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Ambush? What? What is happening?
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat.
Wait, so it just started raining. Is this scripted,
My
or?
wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Alright, got a cutscene for this.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife.
Osial's
Final
wife?
Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beto sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepti.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone!
Huh. Well, there's Keqing and Ganyu. I was not expecting this to just happen now. Just so suddenly. Oh damn it! There's the Crux too. Okay, this is pretty awesome.
All hands, tsunami incoming!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
Oh, thanks, Shenhe.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Shenhe's powering up with the power of friendship! Is she gonna freeze the whole wave? Yes, she is. Oh. I guess we're fighting inside. Oh, okay, we're Shenhe.
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
Huh. So we're in like a small thing here. I had the opportunity to just finish the fight, but I didn't want to, like, just in the middle of that conversation. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, she's not alone. Oh god.
Attaboy! Come into being! Burst forth! Let's roll!
So this time we're actually fighting. Well, I know this isn't Osile. I know this is Osile's wife, but this time we're actually getting like a proper fight. Unlike last time where we were just on the Jade Chamber protecting the Adepti.
Let's roll!
Unleash! Obey! You will regret this!
This! Everyone on me! Witness my great undertaking!
The grand finale!
Attaboy! Come into being! Pull it!
Manifest! Hip!
I wonder if... I probably wouldn't have been able to kill off the first head before this would all happen.
Burst forth!
Probably. I didn't bring a healer though, so
By ordinance divine.
hopefully I will be okay.
Let's roll! Burst forth. Moment of birth. Press the advantage!
And step.
Hip! Attaboy! Hip! Follow my lead. Big! Coming to be.
Break a leg. Obey. Man.
Okay. So what now? Oh crap. That's a lot of bubbles. Bubbles! Bubbles! Huh, thanks, Yunjin.
Never underestimate. Follow my lead.
Am I gonna get a chance to hit you here? Okay. Last head.
And leap.
Oh, we got him!
Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Huh. Okay then.
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help. On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Shenhe protected us just like the hero in the story.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
There's the line.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories.
Oh no, here comes the childhood stories!
Interested to hear about.
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
And I didn't get to hear about small Shenhe plump rolling down a hill like a little ball. Wait, that's Ganyu. Alright. Guess I'll just grab some of this ore while I'm here. Hey, Kaching! I can actually talk with you.
The
Hi.
Nautilus casualties are within the range we expected. But in hindsight, there were still flaws with our plan. If we'd had more time, we could have built a barrier here to absorb the impact of the waves. We must learn from this experience and never repeat the same mistakes again. We were fortunate to have your assistance this time. Thank you.
Where's Ganyu? Like, speaking of, like, where is she? Wasn't she with you?
Can't catch me.
Can't talk with either of you. So we're on this, small island that's a little detached from... I recognize this place. There's usually a, Geovisha patchling just rolling around, like, here.
Can't catch me.
On the sand. Oh well. Just gonna collect this ore and then be on my way to the Jade Chamber. Actually, how am I supposed to get up there? It's all the way over there. Oh, Jade Chamber. Teleport. The floating palace of the Tianshuan Ningguang, it once sunk into the Sea of Clouds after being used to suppress the Overlord of the Vortex. Also a sign of Liyue Harbor's adamantine will. Okay, so I can just teleport to the Jade Chamber now, so it's actually just sitting here. That's pretty cool. So the Jade Chamber is, like, legitimately back now, I think. Right?
Wow! Everyone's already seated! It's Paimon's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
All of you here are my distinguished guests. I am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Have you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now. I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is going on stage!
Alright. Here goes. Oh.
批贯，到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。
Wow.
Personally, I thought I sang rather well.
I'm gonna have to give that like another watch over later. That was really nice. Like after the stream's done, maybe I'll have to just go like watch that again.
It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The divine damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for.
This guy's super drunk.
Let me
Oh
pull up
no.
a chair. All right. We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Jesus, Shenhe.
Uh-oh, this feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhe. Calm down.
Oh god. Oh, I don't like the implications of that. We were having such a nice moment.
To act, one must first feel. After our trip to Mount Tianheng together, I felt much more in touch with the character today. I believe I was able to deliver a more profound performance because of it. Next time I have a new opera, may we study the character together again.
Oh, Yunjin, you're gonna be in my party for a while, so sure thing. The things I do for friendship, XP. Anyway.
Now that I think about it, I'm glad Master sent me here to deliver the sigils. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the chance to meet you. I'm sure I have much to learn from you in the future.
Much to learn. We could start by not trying to kill people right away.
You've made an exceptional contribution toward the building of the new Jade Chamber. I will not forget this. I shall be sure to repay your kindness at an appropriate juncture.
I wonder when I'll be able to build a jade chamber of my own. It'll take a lot more wealth than I have now. But hey, you've got to dream big. Who knows? If I keep working at it, maybe one day.
Well, I'm sad to tell you it's not gonna happen, because you don't look as flashy as any of the other playable characters. Sorry.
Drinking and watching opera in the Jade Chamber. A rare and exquisite pleasure.
More wine! More wine!
Okay, well, that was the Next Archon quest, the intermission. Welcome to the Jade Chamber. Bodyguard, clerical job. Or being roped back in here to my old post once the Jade Chamber was restored. Oh. Can you tell me about Ningguang? I'm only in this post in the first place thanks to my cousin. Agreed to it reluctantly. Oh. Okay, so I guess from now on I just have access to the Jade Chamber? It's just here? Like I can just come back anytime? So let's see, how long have I been going for? Almost 2.5 hours, so that quest really did take a while. Huh. I well, I know that well, we saw Osial's wife in the preview, but wow, I wasn't expecting to see her now. Like I thought that maybe it might have been a part of like Lantern Riot or something, or maybe something to do with Enkanomiya because that was like under the sea. But then again, I don't know. Ningguang did say that line of I could always just sacrifice another Jade Chamber, which interesting. Well, we didn't really get to learn anything new. We rebuilt the Jade Chamber and we've become friends with Shenhe and we've become acquainted with Yunjin, but otherwise we haven't really learned anything new. Like I thought that when we had the opportunity to ask Ningguang a question, we would at the very least ask her some like I know she said that she didn't know where our brother was, but I thought that we would at the very least say like okay, what can you tell me about like the abyss or like do you have any like historical knowledge or something, you know? But no, we just I guess not. So I guess it's just some more waiting then until oh, that's right. But we still because I've just finished that, I should be able to unlock the hangouts now, right? Yeah, I can unlock the hangouts now. The Jade Chamber's returning guest and Yunjin's a song that knows grace. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be doing either of these on stream. I don't I might not. I've done like all these other hangouts off stream. Well, I mean, I think Sayu and Thomas came out long before I was even streaming anyway, so but still, I don't know if I'll do those on stream. But I just thought that I would do the Archon quest because well, why not? It would give me something to do for today and you know, seeing as how it's relatively new. I just thought it would fit in nicely. I'm honestly not really sure like just when it comes to like story games like this, I'm not really sure how I feel about just doing it on stream just because I do like playing through them more, I guess, like I just can't resist the urge to play more of it like on my own time. But I guess that's why I can always just play some things in segments and especially for major parts like that Archon quest, for example. But I know that okay, there's a small side quest that will lead us into Enkanomiya, and it's this. I think what I'll do is since I've only been going for about 2.5 hours, and I think I want to go for a little longer, I'm going to go see what this quest is about, and maybe jump into Enkanomiya. Alright. let's see. Talk to Suyoko. Suyuko. Coral thingamajig gone. Our work has been troubled thus far. You can make as sad a face as you want, but you're not convincing anyone if you keep glancing at us meaningfully like that. The severity of our situation. Hide it no longer. Enkanomia is slowly awakening? These are uniquely trying circumstances, after all. We do not yet know if relations with Narukami Island will indeed warm. Know that according to tradition, a hero is vital to the process of obtaining the coral. Trial? Steady road to victory. That is absolutely correct. We've seen neither hide nor hair of our most vital character, this hero. It's been a while since I've done this story quest to get the key of the Moonbathed Deep, so my memory on this is a little foggy. Our hero has a head of blonde hair. Because of course. Such things would usually be given over to the Sangonomiya clan, of course. But if you were to find something, why, I suppose we could simply close one eye in this case. I wouldn't mind if you closed both eyes. I think we and Madame Kokomi get along pretty well and all. The time of crisis. Methods recommended by Madame Kokomi are quite persuasive indeed. I almost said pervasive. He's still on my mind from earlier. Let us meet up at the altar below the area ahead of us. If you can't see it, then just look to the southeast and squint. Talk to Suyuko at the altar. Over there? I wonder how long the side quest is, because, I honestly just want to have a peek at Enkanomiya before I end the stream. I looked at the achievements, and I saw that there was like 24 waypoints down there or something, and I was like, jeez, how big this place, like, how big is the place? It's just, I thought Enkanomiya wouldn't be, like, too huge, but 24 waypoints? Like, jeez. Oh, what's this? Investigate. This ancient altar is overgrown with moss. It seems to have been a long time since it was tended by anyone. Huh. I don't think this was here before, was it? We call this a key sigil. It was once heraldry used throughout Enkanomiya. It only resurfaces when the road is about to be opened. This is said to be a second set of keys that are sent to the people of Watatsumi Island when Enkanomiya awakens, and our records show that there are a total of 5 types of key sigils. A second set of keys, total of 5 types of key sigils. Am I gonna have to go get more? At the moment, we have found 3 of the 5 on Watatsumi Island. We can then operate them in this manner to return them to their proper places and release the seal. Oh, well, okay. We removed the 3 we found from their keyholes and placed them in other locations throughout Watatsumi Island. This way, the barrier can be restored. Prevent children, Fatui spies, Narukami Islanders, or Outlanders from sneaking inside. You're not in that Outlanders category. I was about to say, we're Outlanders. No adventurers are allowed down there either. Did you ever let them go down there anyway? There are such historical records, we were looking for a win-win arrangement, you understand? It is always good to have people whose strong suit is exploration around, yourself included. No one's stolen a march on us this time, right? Paimon thinking about treasure like you always. Temporary barrier restoration was completely foolproof. Some time did pass between our investigating the key sigils locations and removing them from the keyholes, so some rats must have scurried in during the interim. Feel free to teach them a lesson. If they got down there so easily, what was the point of us getting that moon-caked whatever? Moon-bathed key, right? Key of the moon-bathed deep. Close enough. Only that key can activate the trial system within. There might be some other twisted, winding way to get in. Who knows? Please retrieve the other key sigils on the island with all haste. At the fin and heart, as for the two altars, they can be found where a line that connect either shrine and Sangonomiya shrine intersect with the second mountain wall that surrounds the Moonbathed Deep. Am I going to have to find this? Oh, no. Okay, what does it say? Key sigil. The images known as key sigils originate from Enkanomiya, and there are a total of 5 of them. Just as one key fits one lock, each one of them can release the seal with a matching image. Collect them and use them well. So they released 3 of them, and we just need to unlock the other 2, so that's fine. Alright.
Can't catch me.
There's a bunch of ruined machines here. Oh god.
Observe! Strike is one!
Live! Fall in! Feel this ancient power.
Let's just take care of all of them real quick.
Let's roll!
Easy enough. Okay. Key sigil. What does this say? Where is it? It's not. Wait, where'd it go? I picked it up and it's not. Oh, there it is. A sigil passed down through Watatsumi Island and Enkanomiya. It conceals some secret. Alright. And I guess I just gotta go pick up the other one now? Wait. That's in the middle of the water. Is it inside the Moonbathed Deep area? It might be. I guess I'm heading inside then. Shoot. I don't remember. I think the entrance was around here somewhere. Is this it? Yeah, it is. Okay, great.
Attaboy! Coming to be! Charge!
Break a leg!
Press the advantage! Witness my great undertaking! Let's roll! It's showtime!
Oh no, the shield. Ah, you're gonna take. This guy's gonna take forever to kill now.
Unleash!
Attaboy! Burst forth! Everyone on me! Moment of birth!
Just gonna give him everything I got.
Coming to be! Oni coming through!
Eat all of these bursts. Mono Geo.
Attaboy! Live! Press the advantage!
Break a leg! And step!
feel this ancient power. Let's roll! Attaboy! Charge! Coming to be!
Mirror images
Live!
out of my sight. This
Alright, there.
belongs to ice and snow.
Follow Suyuko's instructions and activate all the altars. Alright, well. There's one just out there, and then there's one there. Okay, I should be able to just jump out and hop on over, right? Just glide over. Should be right there. I'm glad I don't have to, like, actually physically look for these things myself, because, I probably am not in the right mindset to go looking for things right now. Okay, so what do I do with this? Activate the altars. Yeah, what am I supposed to do with this? Am I supposed to... Key sigil. Conceal some secret. Activate all the altars. Wait. Hold on, let's see. Beneath the still waters lies a new realm. This doesn't tell me how to... What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, unlock. Okay. So that's one. Now I just need the other, which is all the way up there. I'm just gonna teleport up here, I guess, and then just glide down. It's probably faster that way. And then I wonder if Enkanomiya is literally just going to be like, I just had to like jump into the vortex like over here. But I don't think Enkanomiya is gonna like show up on the map. It's going to be under Sanganomiya, right? Like underneath this entire thing. Underneath like the shrine. Underneath this whole island, actually. Just no, don't investigate. Where's the... Here it is. Unlock. Alright, back to the shrine. Say that again. Key of the moon bathed deep. Say that again 3 times. Paimon is just like, tongue twister. Key of the moon... Oh. Key of the moon bathed deep. Key of the moon bathed deep. Key of the moon bathed deep. Gah! Okay, it's a bit of a tongue twister. She actually played along with it. You should consider... Wow! Paimon considers... It's a weird name, only because it's a tongue twister when you say it 3 times fast. It'll only be important again a few centuries down the line. Just bear with it for now. Oh? So we just jump in. You'll have to rely on yourself there. If we must blame anything, we should blame stupid traditions that are supposed to preserve mysteries. Your safety is of utmost importance. Yep, literally just wants us to jump. Okay, well, yay! Woo! Alright, let's go have a look at Enkanomiya real quick. Oh. Oh god. Water. Well, this seems familiar. Oh. How... Oh gosh. There are plants awaiting harvest. But I'm all the way in here now. Hey, there's a fishing spot here. Wait, what are those? Those are new fish. My guess is that they like this kind of bait. You know what? Let's catch a couple. Why not?
So close, so close.
Oh, did they? Huh. I wonder if...
Stomach is rumbling already.
Wonder if these are slightly harder to catch. I don't remember the fishing going that crazy. Oh, so, whoa. So, if these fish are here... Oh, yep. There. It's flailing a lot. So if these fish are here, I wonder if there's some new, like, stuff that we can buy from the fishing, like, association? I might have to give that a check. I didn't know that they were adding in, new fish to this game.
You've got it! You got it! What is it? What is it? Is it another Paimon?
Alright, well, I guess I'll just catch this last one and then I'll move on, because I do want to reveal this map. Because apparently there are like 24 waypoints. And yeah, that's right. This is gonna be like one of the first map things that aren't like a part of... This place is not overseen by the 7, right? Like it's not like this area is basically just going to be revealed by touching the map because there's no other way. Seems like your run-of-the-mill cave. Go deeper into the cave. Okay, well we've got our first waypoint, which means that I can just get back. There's some of the new enemies. I'm not going to fight them for now because I would like to 100% Inazuma on my own time. And part of that is just not touching any of this stuff until the interactive map has updated and like there's guides. Because so far I've 100%ed every other island on Inazuma, like every other region. And I don't just mean like the map says 100%. I mean like true 100%. Like I've collected every chest. So yeah, I'm just gonna like leave these alone. Leave all these enemies alone. When I you know, and leave them for just my own time. But I remember that the live stream talked about Enkanomiya being like a day and night kind of place where there's like a huge mechanism in the middle. Speaking of which, I think that's it right there. Maybe. The entrance to Tokoyo. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, there's no real... Even if I were to cycle through this like day and night, like the light here wouldn't really change because there is no natural light coming down here. Like, all the light is coming from this structure in the middle. Well, there's another waypoint here, so definitely. The 5 symbols on this big door must be the key sigils. Probably need to do something else first. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they're all kind of spread out. Okay, well. Let's see what this is. There's a bunch of specters in the area, which is... Oh, okay, well, bye specters! I think I might go until I unveil the map. I don't know how long that's gonna be, but it's probably not gonna take too long, all things considered. Okay, so let's just teleport back here. Two more sigils. Up there, huh? Touch. Last one. Then they'll probably ask me to return to the middle, I assume. Investigate the mechanism and activate the gate. Right, so it's probably gonna light up everything now. I remember the live stream said that there would be a huge focus on like this as the... Ooh. Yeah, this would be like the focus as... for like the puzzles. Something else visible through this wall. Examine the Great Gate and look for a way to progress. Alright. There really was a path here. So did this just like open up, or like was this like all closed, or cuz I of course didn't come over here. I wonder. Just gonna run past you real quick. Is the combat music the same down here? Is it just the Inazuma theme, or is it something else? Because we're not really in Inazuma anymore, are we? Like, I mean, I know we're below it, but does this technically count as Inazuma at this point? Because it's not overseen by the Electro Archon, right? Go to the door. How far in am I? Yeah, I'm like not far at all. And you mean to tell me that this is all of Enkanomiya? Oh my gosh, this is definitely gonna take some time to explore. Okay, that thing that I saw earlier wasn't the mechanism. That's the mechanism. Gosh, I gotta make my way all the way down. Wait. How do I even get over there? Do I just gotta glide down? Surely not, right? Will I even make that? I think I will if I go to that platform. Yeah, surely they intend you to reach this platform because it's clearly like outstretched here. Oh my gosh, there's flying. Can I ride one of those? Can I like hop on? I want to try, but like if I just face through it, I'll have to glide over again. Okay, well, maybe I can try later. Oh god, don't fall. It was a... Oh no, the music's different. Yeah, the combat music is different. Looks like we've got more, like, collectibles, too. Hmm. How am I gonna get all the way over there? Well, of course, I'm gonna... Oh, don't jump off the edge. Can jump from here, though. I guess I'll just continue to the side quest stuff for now. Because that'll probably lead me to this map that it was talking about to reveal the whole world map. I see that there's a teleport waypoint over here. I'm gonna... Guess I'll just grab this. Wonder if I'll run into an Abyss Lecter down here, the Pyro kind, because I know that those are supposed to be a thing as well. Even New Spiral Abyss is supposed to have, like, them, I think? I'm not sure. Investigate the ruin. Oh!
Burst forth!
I'm stuck. Grand finale.
Let's roll! Hold! Live! Witness my great undertaking!
Observe.
What is this? Triangular mechanisms. Within a certain distance, attacks can be used to activate mechanisms. These mechanisms will reset after a while. If you find that a mechanism is currently damaged, try switching to Evernight. They will fix themselves up. Huh. Interesting. Examine the mechanism and open the great door. So... attack from a distance? Distance. How about from here? Oh! Okay, so I have to get close. Wait, what? There's someone up here. Oh, hello. I was originally... There's actually two of you. 2 is plenty. You'll count me in the team as well. I'm a researcher who has come to assist you. Call me Enjo. Regarding the trial to guide you on your path. Oh, okay. On our own memory to figure the puzzles we encountered out. Actually, you might actually be more professional than me. I'm just a scholar. Clerical staff on hand to assist the hero. Right. Translate documents and hints. Any questions? What do you know about that central tower? The heart of the trial, a building known as Dainichi Mikoshi, which also means chariot of the sun. We cannot enter unless it is disabled. The golden bridle? It is a device that is less than an armful in size. National treasure? Byakuya Koku. Another realm without light. The place where sins piled high in the ever night, only to be cleansed, revealing their true colors. Above the depths. Enjo. Library. To the back of the library to be exact. Oh. How did you get here earlier than us? I was wondering that. I was like, we opened up the, the seal, right? Like the 2 last seals, and then we jumped in. How did he get here? We have our own side routes and back doors. Oh, okay. Without the key of the moon bathed deep to open the gate, the trial and its contents will not activate. I guess that makes sense. Without the golden bridle, there is no entering Enkanomia and probing the secrets of its eternal night. Golden bridle isn't going to find itself. I believe that this picture behind me matches Enkanomia's topography. I suggest you study it carefully before heading out. Oh, is this the map? Investigate. Yep. So this is Enkanomia. Okay, so this outline looks a lot bigger than, well, okay. It would suggest. It's always easier to have a map with us. Alright, well, there's apparently a teleporter waypoint somewhere around here. I think I will probably grab that, and then... Oh, what do you have to say? Have you made any progress looking for the golden bridle? Conspicuous position... The golden bridle should be in the back of this library. Right. Okay, well... I think what I'll do is... let me see if I can find this teleporter waypoint. I think it's on the roof, probably. But... Alright, so this is Enkanomia. I'm pretty interested in seeing, like, what this place is about. But I will probably wait a little while before I do some further exploring, just because, again, I really would like to 100% Inazuma, and I think this is probably going to be the last place, where pretty much, I wasn't actually expecting another location after we got, what was that place called? the previous island with all the thunder strikes. Surumi, I think? Yeah, Surumi Island. I wasn't expecting another location after this, but lo and behold, we're in Enkanomiya. I'd be very surprised if there was still another place to go after this. But, alright.
Can't catch me.
Let's hit the teleporter waypoint, and that should do it. The tower in the middle. I don't think I... Oh, I do have enough primos for like a roll. Okay. Oh my gosh. Right, well, let's claim all this. And maybe what I can do is just end the stream off on a roll. But like, imagine if we just ended up pulling Shenhe right now with a single roll. I mean, for anyone familiar with my YouTube channel, I just posted something yesterday, and that was, oh my gosh, I've got C5 Chi-Chi as a result of my wishing from this banner. Anyway, I'm currently just rolling in order to get some star glitter. I probably won't be rolling for Shenhe because I'm more interested in Yai, but I mean, if Shenhe came while I was trying to get some star glitter, and I'm only trying to get about like 10 so I can afford a Black Cliff pole because I'm in short supply of pole arms. Decent ones anyway. I mean, if Shenhe comes before, you know, that 24 star glitter comes, I mean, sure, why not? But I'm not known for being someone to win 50-50s, so like um right now I'm on a 50-50, so anyway, let's just do this roll and of course it's a blue. But that will do it. So anyway, that will be all from me tonight. To everyone who came, thank you all for coming. And I don't know what I'll be doing next time. I think I will probably be playing Inscription. And I'll be going on to have a look at the second act because I've actually been playing that a lot. Like off on my own time. I was playing the Casey's mod beta, and I ended up finishing all the challenge on there, so I'll definitely have some more experience for next time when I play, so I can actually get through things a little faster and move into the second act. But with all that said, I bid all of my viewers good night.